It's Friday, and you know what that means. Another episode of Security Coffee Breaks. This week, we've got Mark Folmer joining us. How are you?
I'm great, Alana. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful, thank you. So, Mark, tell me, how did you get your start in the industry?
So first things first, coffee talk requires a mug, I've heard. So there we go. So you know what? Like many people, I'm guessing a little bit by chance. It's been many years. I won't say exactly how many years, but it's been many years. And to make an example of that, when I started. When I finished university and started looking for what was going to be my career, there were job boards back then, and they weren't online. So the job boards were physical little place cards that you could go and see in the career center, and so that's how I started. And there was a really interesting role that was called at the time, I think they called it manager in training with the security service provider, one of the big international ones. And I said, oh, that sounds like fun. You know, I've never wanted to be a police officer. I've never been in the security industry. You know, I did a business major, but it sounds like fun. So started there, and then moved my way through progressive roles in the industry. Had the opportunity to work in a couple of different markets in Canada. Spent some time out west. Spent some time in Calgary. Spent some time in the security service space, as I mentioned, and on the corporate security side, and had an aha moment about five and a half or so years ago, and said, you know what, there's more going on in this space, and to get better, we've got to look at least lean towards technology, and that's what brought me more to the software side of the world.
And so I understand that you just started a new job recently. Can you just tell me a little bit about what that experience was like job hunting during a pandemic?
Yes, job hunting from my bat cave, essentially, as it is, which we're in right now, and you know what? Very thankful for the network, and I mean, I can say the word network 5 times in a row, and that's really to me what it was all about, and what impressed me and continues to impress me is the just the relationships that you can kind of build being in an industry for a long time, and the help that people were offering, right? So people that I've worked with over the years, people that I've exchanged with over the years, and kind of really stepping up and saying, hey, have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? And reconnecting with those. And I knew I wanted to stay in the security space. I wasn't going anywhere. I've been in it for a while, but I knew that I also wanted to be in a role that was looking to the future, right? And looking to, hey, you know, where are we going to go? What's going to be next? And what else can we do?
What advice would you give to anyone who's maybe starting out and they're trying to figure out what path they should take? What advice would you give to them?
Yeah, great question. First things first, great choice. I think the security industry is evolving. I think the security industry is maturing and innovating. So anybody who's starting off in it today, I think that they're spot on. I teach it part-time at Université de Montréal here in Montreal in the police and security studies program, and I tell the students every year when we're starting soon, is, you know, seize the day in terms of, you know, the opportunity that you have, and do that by understanding which part of the industry you like. There's so many different facets to it and so many different parts to it. So be sure that you understand the part that you want to be involved in. Start networking right away. I mean, when I meet them, you know, sort of day one, you know, they're already in their sort of senior year, but continue networking, whether it's with your peers in your class. They're doing internships. That internship's a great place to network and go out and meet other security professionals. It was, you know, a value to me, and whether it's from learning new things or just, you know, getting new opportunities, and then get involved, right? And get involved with associations, which I have been for years. There's definitely some value in there, continuing education and so on. And once you're involved, get certified. So look to what the specialty is that you like, and how can you really, you know, kind of drive that with some more knowledge.
Thank you so much for joining us this week for Security Coffee Breaks. I really enjoyed getting to know you and to learn from you. And I really hope that, you know, once everything settles down, that we can meet one day.
I'd love to. I'd love to talk with you again, and keep talking and seeing where the industry is going next.